So in this video today, we're going to be looking at installing Hyper-V on Windows 10. So Hyper-V is called virtualization. Well, it uses a technology, should I say, that's called virtualization. So virtualization is a way of running an operating system within an operating system. So you could have Windows 10 installed on your laptop, and then you could run Hyper-V and it would allow you to run, say, Windows 7, a version of Windows 7, a version of Windows 8.1. You can also run Linux as well. Before you actually attempt to install Hyper-V, you've got to make sure that your operating system actually supports it. So it's professional and up that you're looking at. So you're looking at Pro, Enterprise and Education editions of Windows 10. You also need to make sure that your hardware supports it. So in regards to your processor, so you're looking at, for AMD processors, you're looking for SVM, so that's Secure Virtual Machine, making sure that the processor has that feature. And an Intel processor, you're looking for VTX, which is Intel Virtualization Technology. Your processor must have this feature in order for you to install Hyper-V. Yeah, another thing that you need to be aware of is you need to make sure that you've got additional hard drive space for the additional virtual machines. You need to make sure you've got additional processor cores and also memory to assign to it, because you are running another operating system, so you need the adequate resources for that virtual machine. So now I'm going to install Hyper-V on this laptop. So go to the search bar at the bottom of the page, type in Control Panel, and then once Control Panel's opened, I'm just going to change the view. I'm going to drop it down to small icons. It's more of a preference, this. And then go to Programs and Features. And then on the left hand side, turn Windows features on or off. It will then display this box. Open up Hyper-V, and then you'll see Hyper-V Management Tools and Hyper-V Platform. You need to select both of these boxes. So the first box is already ticked, and the second box is, as you can see, it's slightly grayed out. So if we hover over the Hyper-V Platform, just going to go down to it. As you can see, it says Hyper-V cannot be installed. Virtualization support is disabled. So if you do see this message, you will need to restart your computer and go into your BIOS. You can get into your BIOS usually by pressing F12, but or delete. Will depend on the actual vendor. But something you can just drop into your favorite search engine. Once your computer's restarted, it'll boot into your BIOS. As you can see, I've just blurred out the BIOS there. So I'll just tell you what I'm doing at the minute. I'm going into the CPU, and as it's an AMD processor, I am looking for the option that says SVM. So for the Secure Virtual Machine feature, I'm on the drop down there, I'm just doing Enable, and then I'm just going up to Save and saving the configuration change I've made. So once you've made the configuration change, so either SVM for AMD processor or VTX for your Intel processor, save the change that you've made and then restart the laptop. Once the computer's restarted, you'll get back into the Windows 10 login screen. And this is just doing that now. And there we go, it's booting up. So once it's booted back into the login screen, just do your Control Alt and Delete, and then enter your password for the local account. This will then boot you into Windows 10. Go back to your search bar at the bottom of the page, open up Control Panel, back to Programs and Features again, and then turn Windows features on or off. Scroll down again, open up on Hyper-V, and then left click on Hyper-V Platform, and then click OK. This will install the actual Hyper-V role. It shouldn't take too long, but it will depend on your hardware. And then if you click restart now, you'll see preferring to configure and also configuring Windows updates. Computer will then reboot. Same process as before. Once you get the Windows 10 login screen, log in with your local account or domain account, depending on the infrastructure. There we go. As you can see, configuring Windows features just finishes off. And then log back in with the local account. And go to the search bar. Type Hyper-V Manager. And left click on Hyper-V Manager. And then it'll open up and it'll actually say the name of your computer there. And you can just go to new and then you can create a virtual machine. And that's it. It's fairly straightforward. Just remembering really to enable the setting.